Good morning, everybody. It's just Kristen, and we're back for another episode of Baldur's Gate 3 and my very first attempt at my honor mode run. Hey, DJ. I'm not awake yet. I was up very late last night. I am medicating with coffee. Yeah. It was a long night. It was a fun night, but it was a long night. Okay, that is very loud in my ears. If the game seems kind of loud, let me know. Good afternoon for you. Yes, yes. But you also probably were not up until 1 a.m. So my plan today, for Baldur's Gate 3 specifically, is that I don't have a plan. I'm no longer making plans, because every time I try to plan something, nothing works. I've, tried to go briefly into the Underdark, and it turned into an entire foray into the Underdark. So I think what I want to do, and we'll see what happens, I'm going to do the Arcane Tower, and then either head straight back to the Grove, or do I want to go to the swamp and get the evidence against Kaga first? So yeah, I'm trying to decide that part. But let's see how it goes. Let's get into the game. Continue. Well, it was up till 1 a.m. for me since you couldn't stop coughing. That's not fun. Yeah, so I had allergies really bad at the beginning of spring and couldn't stop coughing for like weeks, and finally got a medication that worked for me, and so I haven't really been coughing that much since, except that now I sound like crap because I was up so late. I must have put us here like this, but I really don't remember why we are standing like a band album in Karlach's anti-magic field. Okay. So, I think we had explored all of this. We need to go pick up these things. I sound marvelous? Oh, God.
Let's move.
You need to clean your ears out.
I'll take that.
Alright. Let's have Karlach come over here. Pick these up. Did she just say ooh? And pick this up. Okay. Let me go over here. Hi, Laura. You haven't slept yet. Oh my god. Oh, the Next Fest Steam demos. I have downloaded so many demos, and I cannot decide what I want to play. What I might do is actually play a bunch on stream and just let you guys like decide which ones, like, of what I have downloaded. Let's just play a bunch of them. So we might do that today or tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so everybody else,
No one back home will ever believe this.
come up here.
With
Go
haste.
inside.
What's
There's a
in
vase.
here?
There's never anything in the vases. Hi, Jonathan Francisco. Funnily enough, I'm currently in my honor run too, and also in the Underdark. Best of luck for both of us for Baldur's Gate. Yes. I guess should have Astarion do this.
Someone there?
Come undo this door, please.
With pleasure.
I was not intending to actually be in the Underdark as long as I have been, but things happened. So hopefully the internet will be not as annoying. Oh God, the sun's bright. Sorry. Let me move this piece of paper that is now blinding me. The internet last night was being really stupid, and I found out that my daughter was still streaming. Her stream ran late. So that's part of my problem. But I found out as I'm starting this morning that they are leaving the house. So I should have fully good internet for at least the next few hours.
I have a lot on my mind.
Yay.
And, well,
What is this?
in it.
No way to ignite these.
Oh, yeah.
Strange.
Okay.
At the ready.
So, Jonathan, have you... I'm assuming since you said you're doing an honor mode run, that you have played before?
Let's see.
That's curious.
There's a hole in the wall. That I'm sure none of you can fit in. Let's get this. Treatise on the anti-magic properties of scissor tree flowers. Yeah, okay. That's a lot. That's a mouthful, actually. Actually, let's pick that up and sell it. Oh, wait. I have my list. Where's my list? I have the list that I wrote before I went to the Underdark for all of the things that I need to do. Because I, think about Baldur's Gate when I'm not playing Baldur's Gate. Yes, I've played before. Currently on your 4th run. Awesome. So have you attempted honor mode before? Or is this your first honor mode run? Because from what I have found, so my boyfriend did his honor mode run, back, ages ago when the game, first came out. Apparently honor mode is much more difficult now. So I should have gotten my gold dice a long time ago. So here's what's on my list. Owlbear Cave. I never went back after the fiasco with the siblings. I need to go back to the spider cave to get the gem for Astarian's favorite book. I do need to run to the mountain pass at least to trigger that scene, and to do that I need to take Lae'zel with me, and I need to go back and get the Cesar bark, which I think I did that. Hang on, let's check our inventory. Here it is. Okay, so I did that. I can mark one thing off my list that we accomplished last week that that was attempted to be accomplished before all hell broke loose. Let's see. And the internet dropped. Sorry about that. Of course. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. I am. Okay, it's just gonna be annoying for a little bit. Alright. Karlak. Oh god. Oop. Where'd it go? You go here.
Can't give up now. Time to press ahead.
Okay. Ooh! Thank you, Jonathan Francisco. Awesome. Alright, that puts me 4 away from 100 at this point. I need These things, where are they? This one. Get. What in the world? There we go. Okay, so that gets us around the tower without having to fight all of the arcane laser thingies. There they go. I do like this little cutscene though, it's very pretty. Okay. Now from here we can put all of her flowers back in camp so people can be around her again.
Is that blood?
I just realized we are kind of low on health. Let's see what spells look like. Wow. We should probably actually long rest. She has one spell slot left. Yeah, it's probably going to do that a little bit this morning, but hopefully as soon as everybody leaves, we'll be alright. I'm ignoring it for now. I spent way too much time paying attention to it last night, so... Alright, so we're going to take a long rest as soon as I figure out where my long rest... Here it is. Nobody wants to talk, I don't think. I've attempted honor mode before, and I think there is a slight difference. I haven't played it too far to say if it's harder or not. So from what I understand... whoops. No,
these things have stayed interesting.
Yes. From what I understand...
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Legendary actions were not a thing back when the game first came out. And the combat tactics have been improved for honor mode. Oh, that gets me every time. Why is it doing that? Okay, back to where we were. Nobody needed to... Oh, Scratch needs to talk. Let's do this. Come here, Scratch.
I want to have a word.
Pardon me.
The dog
with
is
our
unable
playing.
to speak through the small bag he holds in
Let's
his
see what
mouth.
you've brought me.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
She brought me sandals. Or he brought me sandals. So somebody's missing their sandals now. Bestest boy, Scratch. Okay. So yeah, from what I understand, so the legendary actions were added, the action economy for enemies was improved, as well as how much damage they do was increased. So yeah, it got harder. Okay, back to where we were. Nope. Stream just dumped everybody out again. Or dumped me out. Hang on. Okay. Let's ignore it for now. Alright, what else do I need to do down here? There's stuff
Something
to
good here, I hope.
loot. More sandals. What is it with the sandals? I will 100% agree with the combat tactics. I will never forgive Priestess Gut taking down a statue. Oh no. That is not good. I didn't know that that was a thing, but okay. I fought Priestess Gut in her sanctum. So I didn't have to deal with that. Although she did aggro the entire front area of the camp. Detect thoughts. Let's see. I think everybody's wearing things that are more helpful for right now. But I will put that detect thoughts in my collection of things that might be helpful at some point in time down here. Sorry, my brain just froze for a second. My brain did what my internet does. Helmet of Autonomy. Proficiency in wisdom saving throws. I've forgotten some of these things that we're carrying around with us. Okay. Where to now? Let's see. Let's investigate this floor real quick. Oh wait, did I pick up a journal earlier? I need to check that. No. Okay. Let's go over here. Now, I'm not playing permadeath, so like if my party, anybody in my party dies, which has happened, I am bringing them back. So in the Dror Ragsland battle, I lost everybody except Shadowheart and had to book it out of there to get Shadowheart away, so we didn't die like completely. So yeah, I am allowing that. But Astarion seems to go down in like every single battle. Oh, now we're encumbered. Oh, and the traitor ogres. Yeah, this is why I have decided to just stop making plans. So I didn't befriend. I made the deal with the ogres for them to come help me out. So I called them for the Dror Ragsland battle. They joined the battle, but when it gets to their turn, they completely like left initiative and didn't do anything but stand around for the entire rest of the battle. I'm just like, what? Yeah, it was very annoying. I think that's one of the things I needed to read.
Quite the literary type.
There's water over here. There's nothing there. Okay, there's my mushroom that I need to pick up. Ooh. Let's go out here. I will say it has been long enough since I've played this game that I don't fully remember everything and like where everything is and all the conversations and stuff. So I'm not like I remember the high points basically. So this is almost a new playthrough for me and such that, you know, I don't remember everything. But I know where to go and I know who to talk to and stuff like that. So I'm still being very, I'm over encumbered. I'm still being very look at everything, kinda. Let's send all that to camp. I have lots of shoes on me now for some reason. I'm gonna send that to camp. Okay. We can pick up more stuff now. And also, since our camp supplies are so important right now, I'm also picking up everything so that we can make money. What's that? Oh, nothing. Alright, let's get these. More shoes. Why are there so many shoes here? I don't want to do that. I don't think I've ever seen this many clothes just kind of laying around. I swear I thought there was a chest out here somewhere. Traveler's chest. Where is it? I don't know. That's, I think, a weird glitch. Because I certainly don't see it, but it's moving around on my screen. Alright. Let's go out this door. Or maybe I already went out this door? Maybe not. There's nothing here. Okay. Let's go up now. She has way too many shoes. You know, this is a problem in real life, too. I used to run on a regular basis. So those are all dead now. And I have an affinity for Brooks Ghost's shoes. And so every year I try to get a couple of pair when they're on sale before the New Year's models come out. Which I haven't done in a couple of years because I got injured, so I haven't been running as much. But my Brooks Ghosts problem are still a problem. Okay, so this is the front door where we would have come in if we had come in the front door. What is that? Broken machinery. Elixir of lightning resistance. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Well, if I did see it, I don't remember. Let's read this. At least those shoes are kind of useful. My mom has like 100 pairs of high heels. You know, my mom was the same way. But she had to wear heels every day for work. So I've already looked at that crate. So I get it. But I have like maybe 2 pairs of heels. Maybe 2 pairs of heels. And I can't...
Chest. I can feel it.
Okay. Let's pick this up first. Thank you.
Just transform.
Yes, it did. What did I get? Ooh, boots. Featherfall. Nobody has a boot slot open. What are you wearing? Spring step. Dashes or gains momentum. Not super worried about that. She's got the Wrath boots. And he has the Click Heels boots. Bathe the area in light. Illuminates a 30-foot radius. That will be super handy in Act 2. Okay. Okay, let's go back around this way. Go inside. And go upstairs. Oh, that was an interesting sound. Well, I don't know what that sound was. Broken cupboard. Brief account of Zariel's fall. That's interesting. So if we ever want to know a little bit more about Karlach's plight. Wooden chest. You don't believe you've ever looted that chest? I saw the trash and just left it. Oh no! Yeah, that chest is like a, it changes things from objects into other things. So that's why there's an Arcana check when you walk up to it. If you ever see a chest of the mundane in a D&D game, absolutely check it out and take the things. Ooh, scroll of blink. Alright. A map's memoirs. I'm looking for a specific thing. There's like 2 or 3 things that I need to read before I go upstairs. And I'm not sure I have found them all. Ooh, there's an engraved Githyanki disc.
Such a strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
Yes, Lae'zel might know. I'm also of the mindset of take everything out of the chests so you can sell it later. It doesn't matter if it's trash. I take it. Oh, are you the forever DM? That's sad. To the Gray. This is one of the things I need to read. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe not. I don't remember. We're gonna pick it up though. Stop doing that. I am thankful that RDM has not given us anything that tricks him yet. That I know of anyway. Interesting. Handwritten letter. This might be one of the things I need to read. Yeah, dearest Lenore. Oh, I forgot the dog's name was Myrna. There's all kinds of scrolls in these books. I wish I knew what was making that noise. It's very interesting. Torn out paper. Let's go read that. There's another Githyanki disc right there. Just take everything. Let's see. Where to next? Oh. I once tried to give my players a coin mimic but they're too paranoid and found it immediately. So our DM has learned, well, we've learned enough about our DM, I should say, that it almost messes us up. So like he put us in front of a door one time, okay, and then we're sitting there.
Whatever you did, it made the collar in my pack vibrate.
Oh. Sorry, distracted. I forgot he had that. Oh my god. Let's see what this does. Alright, push the button again.
Ooh. Whatever you did, it made my neck piece vibrate.
God. Ah, that was great. I need to do it again. Do it again.
Ooh. Whatever you did, it made my neck piece vibrate.
Sorry. Okay. Distraction over. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's pick up the bowl. What I was saying was that he put us in front of a door and we're trying everything to figure out how to open this door, right? We cast detect magic, we like, you know, did stealth check, or not stealth checks, but like all the different things, and we were checking everything. We were doing arcana checks, all the stuff. Until finally, he just looks, I mean, it's been like 30 minutes at this point, and he finally just looks at us. Is like, is anybody going to check and see if the door is even locked? It wasn't even locked. We could have just turned the knob and opened the door. So yeah, it's probably not a good thing for us to be too forewarned about our
I
DM.
spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
She's over encumbered again. Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff I could just send. I know she's got like a ton of books on her too. Definitely gonna need to do a sell everything situation. Okay, all the scrolls. Scrolls. Oh my god. No wonder we're so... Okay, close that. Close that. That helps a little bit. I once had a session derailed for 3 hours because I mentioned there was a slightly magical cat sitting in a window. Well, yeah. You can't ignore the magical cat. I'm sorry. I've never noticed this before. And I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I thought it was a dinosaur. It's a hookor. The cat was just the pet of the local magic item vendor and it knocked over a potion. Oh god. The things we do in D&D. Okay. I think we've got this last floor. Oh, hello.
Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
I don't remember. Okay. You know these words. They're from the opening sounds of a play. Okay. Okay, so we don't have to choose an answer. It gave us the answer. So I'm glad I kind of went through all of those books.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Come on as if you feel.
Oh. Thank you, Bernard. Oh god, I have forgotten the responses here. I remember reading something that said this. I'm gonna say that. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while? Yeah.
Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug?
I don't think I've ever gotten the hug from Bernard. Yes, please.
Come here.
I'm getting a hug from the robot. Hi.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Well, considering I'm a half-orc.
So much. You're doing great. Everyone will be so proud of you.
Thank you for the words of affirmation. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Automaton. I've never not had to do battle here before. I don't know what to do with myself. Alright, let's loot Goblin. I know exactly what to do with myself. We loot everything. Oop. I don't know what I just missed over here. Shadowheart failed a perception check. What are you perceiving at the wall here? Why was this sad? I don't like this. It was sad. Well, do you know the story behind the Arcane Tower? Hello. Animated armor. So he's not an automaton. Well, this isn't an automaton. Already checked that. Round flask. Table. Animated armor. You don't remember? I don't remember the details. I just remember that the woman was studying like the Underdark and things and was out here all alone. Some secrets, the dog collar. Oh, I had forgotten about the dog collar. There's broken machinery everywhere. Patched parchment. That and Bernard drops a nice halberd. Oh, okay. Patched parchment, broken machinery. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this broken machinery I'm picking up. I do know there's something with this stool. There was something with this stool. What was it? If you press the button and look out the window, you can... I already did dig up the grave. That's right, you missed the last two streams. So I have already dug up the grave. That's how I got the dog collar. I have forgotten the deal? Sit. How are you gonna sit? It's sideways. You can't use it. Throw? Just throw it over there. Okay, well there's something with that. I just don't remember what it is. Break the stool. Hi, Linda Hitchcock. I'll get an awesome club. Okay, I'll look at that in a second. I did just throw it, so we'll see. There's nothing up here worth looking at. Everybody back down. Now everybody's going up the ladder. Okay, let's see. What'd we get? Did we get? There's nothing there. It's the stool behind the robot. Stool behind the robot. That stool? Oh! See? Throw. Let's throw it over there.
Seems like the best way.
Well, if I could get over there, everybody's all up in my way. Let's just pick it up. I can't. Throw it. Throw it here.
I could do some real damage with that chair leg.
Okay, Karlak. Well, let's have you go pick it up.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Club of Giant Heel String. I don't think I have ever gotten this. I remember somebody else doing something with it. Let's see what that is. Increases strength to 19. That's a thought. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it here. Because right now, actually, I need to go ahead and change to a different weapon. Let me change to that for right now. Right now, we're running Karlak as the, Giant Barbarian. So her throw damage is really good. But we can throw the Club of Hill Giant Strength. Well, no, we can't. It says it's light, but we can't throw it. That's interesting. Okay. So we'll play with that later. I think we have to talk to Bernard again. I don't see anything else that we need to look at. So let's talk to Bernard. And hope this doesn't ruin our life.
Welcome in this house. I'll wait for your commands.
Wait for your commands. I give it to a druid and strength carries over to their wild shape. That's nice. Wow. Okay, I never thought about that. Of course, I'm not playing a druid right now, or not running a druid, and I haven't gotten Halsin yet, but that will be something to keep in mind for later. Or Jaheira. Jaheira would work too. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself to my darkest me? I don't think that's the right one. Mostly what was happening with Lenora was her loneliness. So I think I'm gonna go 2.
I'll hold on to them. There's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
Oh. What do I get? What do I get? And that was Karlak talking to him? What'd you get? I have no idea what we got. Sort by latest. She got a potion of greater healing. That's what it was. Arcana 1, Religion 1. I'm going to give this to Shadowheart for now. If I can get it in there. There we go. Choose option 3 if you want Barnard to go instantly hostile. Yeah, that would not have been good. This is the first battle on this run that I have been able to completely avoid. And I don't think I've ever avoided it in the past. Alright, so I have all these Githyanki plates. I got the TMS spores and stuff from downstairs that we needed from for omelet. I think we're done here. If anybody can think of anything I might have missed here, definitely let me know. But I can't believe that we've made it through this tower without dying a cruel death. Yeah, I'm not even attempting to say his name, so that's why I say omelet. So, I've done this whole Arcane Tower. We could go back to the Myconid colony. I don't think I want to go do this, Duergar, fight yet. I think I want to level up at least once. And we're still pretty high, far away from level 6. Either that, or I'm going to do that battle without Astarion and get Lae'zel. Thank you, Steel. If you're enjoying this spine-tingling, on the edge of your seat stream action, smash that like and hit that subscribe button and top it all off with a notification bell set to all. Awesome. I'm actually really, really close to 100 subs, so if you're watching the stream and you're enjoying it, and you'd like to see more of Baldur's Gate 3 or any of the other games that I play, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the Myconid colony. We're gonna sell a bunch of stuff. We're gonna go talk to Omelet. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to do there. Thank you, Linda. That was very kind of you. I do appreciate it. Okay, they're over here. Let's talk to Omelet first.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I got them. I found those mushrooms you're looking for. There's no trusting a mind flayer attack. Okay.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
Oh, that's helpful. What exactly is this going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
I failed on my insight. Lovely. Drink the potion.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy
I'm also
is that it
drinking
goes
coffee.
down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, You may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
Oh god.
The world
I don't remember what
loses
happens
its
here.
edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Got a +3 wisdom. An intelligence saving throw is not gonna stare into the swirling abyss. Let's try our wisdom saving throw. I can't get... Oh, I can get a guidance. Oh, I can get a resistance. Why can't I get a guidance? Yeah, let's do this. Oh, no. Oh. Inspiration. The dice are going to be mean again today. We got through the tower so well. Guidance is only in skill checks, and this is a saving throw. Okay.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
Great. You can spell good again today? That's alright. I can usually, kinda decipher. You get a pass. English is not your first language. Definitely not doing intelligence. I can do wisdom again. Both of these are wisdom. Drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Resist the panic from within. This seems appropriate because her next level is going to be oh, okay. Thank you, Linda. Again, it just told me that you subscribed. I think I'm gonna do this one because her next level is gonna be in Bard. So let's role play this a little bit. Oh, that's right. You did say your German spelling's even worse. But I mean, I wouldn't expect your spelling in English to be any better. So awesome. Woohoo!
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum,
Pleased with itself.
are you well? That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
So, I have a theory that just popped into my head just now. Omeluum's been hiding from the rest of whatever these things are called. My brain has just stopped working. He's been hiding. He's in hiding. He's hiding from them. He's blocked off his mind from the rest of the collective, as it were. But yet, he just attempted to talk to this tadpole that is kind of being controlled by the Guardian. And I wonder if this is how they find Omeluum later to capture him. And yeah. So thoughts. I don't want to ruin it for those of you that haven't seen any gameplay. But yeah, there's some interesting things happening here that I'm not sure are connected, but might be connected. I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever. That potion of yours could have killed me. The tadpole almost did the same. You were supposed to... How about you were supposed to make it weaker, not stronger? That is the least, weird thing to say there.
You have my deepest apologies. The lava did not care for my intentions.
So I went through all of this and the tadpole's still lodged in my brain.
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence. Both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
I really don't actually want the ring because I never end up wearing it. Either give me the ring or I'll run you through. None of these are what I want to say. I'm just going to say this. Why didn't you mention the ring before this potion debacle?
Because removal seemed preferable to negation. And I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself.
How about I've flown on a Mind Flayer ship. I can trade you details of the schematics if you're interested.
A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
I don't think I've ever had this interaction with him before. Oh wow, I have to do a performance or intelligence check. Let's do performance. It kind of fits. Guidance, yes. Thank God for guidance. Oh, well, I forgot about the charisma. I didn't even activate the guidance. Oh my God. I need more coffee. But I'm glad we passed the check.
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you
Shadowheart
as well
proves.
as it has served me.
That thing better work. If it doesn't, I doubt you'll be in any position to complain.
Oh, look at Shadowheart coming to our
Of course,
defense.
the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Okay.
Never seen anything like it. Is my speech-
And we got our inspiration back. And the Ring of Mind Shielding. Alright. Let's see what this actually does. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Okay, well, let's put it there. Just for the heck of it. For now. And now we need to sell a whole bunch of crap. So, loot goblin mode, engage. Let's talk to Blur.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Have you anything interesting to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Okay, let's just get rid of a bunch of crap for right now. I'm carrying way too many potions. That needs to go to Karlak. Why do I have random... Oh, I forgot they added sponges to the game. I was like, why do I have a random sponge? I don't need that many shovels on me. Bual's arms. That can be thrown. 0 to 5 damage. Yeah. A random sickle. And keep that for now. Why have they added sponges? So they added soap and sponges to the game so that you can clean up in between long rests and not be all bloody in all of the cutscenes, because people wanted to not be all bloody when they were kissing people and stuff, I guess. Makes sense, right? Oops. I have a lot of alchemist fire on me. I should probably start throwing stuff more often. These are definitely loot goblin problems here. Grubby bottle. Hexblade grenade. That'll come in handy. I need the last piece of this. A round flask. Some of the random shoes we picked up. Let's sell those. Have an extra torch here. Okay. I think that is sufficient for now. I have a random light crossbow here for some reason. I've still got the drow armor for if we can save Minthara later. What do you have? Let's see. Scrolls. Ooh. Magic missile. Okay. You have Melf's first staff. I think I actually sold that to you earlier. Circlet of blasting. Not worried about it. Amulet of the Unworthy. Grants resistance to slashing damage, but vulnerability to bludgeoning. Yes, I have Karlak as the Giant Barbarian. So everything on her inventory is stuff she can throw for the most part. She also, because I have diabolical people in my chat, let me show you.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
Alright, so I have Shadowheart set up as the Death Cleric, which has this interesting cantrip called Bursting Sinew, where you explode a corpse, causing it to impale those around it. So my diabolical chat, in combination with my boyfriend, have decided that we are going to loot all of the goblins and a rat. Well, we'll get more rats later. That's just the first one I could pick up. So Karlach will now throw the dead goblins at enemies, cause damage. She has Tavern Brawler already. Then Shadowheart can use her cantrip to blow up said dead bodies. So when I say loot goblin, we are definitely looting goblins. So yeah, we have her Tavern Brawler. We have farmed strength potions. Hill Giant strength potions, which that reminds me I need to put that one over there. She does have one elixir of the Colossus, so I'm interested to see how that works when she's already enlarged. What else? So we have Astarion as the Swashbuckler Rogue. And he now has his bonus attack. I do have plans for my Warlock and Astarion for level 6 to multi-class them. So I have Fiona and Astarion's levels all the way up to level 12 completely planned out. Shadowheart I'm going to keep as a Death Cleric, like straight Death Cleric all the way through, and straight Barbarian. And then I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do with Lae'zel. I've been reading through the Arcane Archer information for Fighter, and I'm just not sure. It just doesn't fit Lae'zel. Hey, Fizz. I am doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Fizz also streams. They're going to be doing probably some Enshrouded today, maybe? Are you going to be doing Enshrouded today? Or what else do you have on your docket for the day? So yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm done here for now.
Personal research progressing.
We must keep going.
So here's a question for chat, and I'm actually going to do it as a poll. We're going to go back to the Grove.
You'll find the key soon enough.
Okay, so I'm going to start a poll. So we're going to go back to the Grove. Should we go to the swamp and get the evidence against Kaga first?
Have you spoken with Skris?
Or just go straight to the Grove, which will progress the nighttime party scene? Knowing that Karlach, our relationship is still fair, so we won't be able to spend any time with Karlach. And it might lock us out of a relationship with Karlach if we do it now. Doing Outlast today. I'm not sure I know what Outlast is. What is Outlast? Have you been playing Outlast? I'm sorry, I don't get to catch all of your streams. Oof. So I'll give you guys, I'm going to take a break for a moment. you guys can continue to vote in the poll. It's a horror game. That's why I haven't watched it. I don't watch horror games. So yeah, give me a moment. Vote in the poll, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Okay. Seems like everybody wants to go get the evidence against Kaga. So that works out pretty good. Because I have never done it in that order before. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. So I'm not gonna go... Hang on. Let's go to here. I'm not gonna try and go see Auntie Ethel yet. What is this? When did I get this? Okay. Well, my goal in this gameplay was to not use any illithid powers. So I'm gonna put that over there. For now. If you save the tieflings, Karlach really approves, so does Will. Yeah, I've done all of the save the tieflings tasks that I can do up to this point. So, I think this is our 11th. I don't know where we are. We've streamed this quite a bit on this playthrough. You got it from Abdarak? I got it from Abdarak. I don't know. Did Omelet make the tadpole more... Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Might have come from that. Maybe. Well, I moved it. I'm not going to be using it. The only one that has any illithid powers is Astarion. Or that's going to be using any. We're just letting Astarion be his all-powerful self in this playthrough. In the goblin camp. From Abdarak in the goblin... I'm sorry, Linda. I'm not sure what you're saying there. I've already done the goblin camp, so let's look at the map here. I've cleared the goblin camp. completely. I saved Minthara, so we knocked Minthara out. So she should be waiting for us at Moonrise Towers. As you can tell, this is not my first playthrough. This is my first honor mode attempt, but it's not my first playthrough. We saved the tieflings that were over here, trying to hold Lae'zel. So they just ran away. We saved, the kid over from the Harpies. I forgot his name. We saved him. We saved the kid that stole the idol, whose name also went out of my head. So I think for Act 1, for Save the Tieflings, that's all we need to do. Except for, you know, go back to camp and tell the Tieflings that they're free to go. So for the swamp, I do not want to spark the battle with Auntie Ethel. And I'm trying to remember if I go straight down this way from the Goblin Camp, the Blighted Village, I'm gonna run right into Ethel and the brothers. And I'm trying to remember if there's another way to get to the wetlands. Now, we did end up over here. We could go that way. Think. It has been a very long time since I've played this. That weird guy in the goblin camp that likes... Oh, yeah. No, we didn't get... So we got... Where is it? Character sheet. We got... Where is it? I can't find it. We don't have it anymore? Wait, I'm confused. Is this bugged? We did get that buff. And I don't have it anymore. What happened? I'm confused. We got the eye, so we have see invisibility. I don't see the buff anymore. So that would be yet another thing that has bugged out. Because that was something that's supposed to be throughout the rest of the game. I mean, I gotta look that up. It's a bug glitch. Some people were saying... So it's actually a known bug? Hang on. Google is my friend. BG3. Wiki. Let's see. Leviathar's love condition. I had no idea that guy's name was Abdurak. Yeah, it's gone. I was just making sure I still had the... That's annoying, because I went through all of that to get that condition, and now it's gone. Hey, Blue Vegas. Nice to see you again. Google is my friend. Yes, Google is very much my friend. There's been a few bugs in this most recent version that I've been playing that have annoyed me. So there was first the bug with the trolls not working appropriately. And I thought you were supposed to be able to call them 3 times. It only allowed me to call them once. And it bugged out when we called them. So if I go... I don't remember where the quest is. I know it's over here somewhere. I could go back to the Underdark and take this back passage back to the swamp and go around this way and maybe not spark this quest line. Since the game was first released, it's all I've been playing. I'm disabled. So yeah, when it first came out, like immediately 3 playthroughs back to back. I played a bard on story mode, not story, is that what it's called? Story mode? The easiest mode. Because I was not even super familiar with like D&D at the time. Again, I've played a lot of D&D since then. So I played a bard and then I played a sorcerer. Now I'm playing a warlock, so I'm getting all the charisma classes. So I have like something like over 400 hours in this game. I'm sure you have more if you've been playing it nonstop since it came out. So what do you think? Should I go back to the Underdark and take this back door into the swamp to go to get the evidence against Kaga? Or should I just go straight down and not worry about, because we already have like 23 Hill Giant Strength potions for Karlach. 1,600 hours? Oh my god. I'm flabbergasted on that one. I need to look and see how much High Strung has. He's played it way more than I have. But he also did his honor mode like way early on. Do you play any other games, Linda? Or it's just Baldur's Gate? I gotta look at my Steam account now. Yeah, I have 472 hours. The next closest, you only play that. Oh, wow. So I have 472 hours in Baldur's Gate. The next closest game I have in hours is Enshrouded at 266 hours. So I've played a lot of Baldur's Gate. My first playthrough was on console, now playing on PC, and it's like night and day. Yeah. I have a few friends that play on console, and it is very different. Okay. I think I'm going to try and do this backdoor situation. That came out entirely wrong. I did not say that. Rewind, edit that out. Let's see, where do I need to go? I think it was near the Myconid colony. The humor in this game is great, yes. I believe... Where's the Arcane Tower? It's way down here. I didn't know it was that kind of stream. Oh no. You have over 2,000 hours in Skyrim. Over all of the different versions. How many versions of Skyrim are there? I don't play Skyrim, so... It's over 13 years old, yeah. Well, okay. To be fair, if I added up all of the hours that I had in The Sims, because I have been playing The Sims since the first Sims. But I can't total all of that up, unfortunately. What is this? Why is this way over here? That doesn't seem right. Isn't he supposed to be, like, over here? Blurg. Who is Brim? And why is he here? It's kind of meme that instead of releasing a new Elder Scrolls, Bethesda just keeps re-releasing Skyrim. Used to play The Sims 3? Yeah. The Sims 3 was good. I think The Sims 2 was probably the best iteration. Or was it Sims 3? I can't remember which one was open world. Or more open world than it is now. But I remember, like, before they had the ability to just download the DLCs and the game packs and stuff, I had just a stack of The Sims games. And I had, like, Hot Date, and I had, oh god. I can't remember all of the pack names because they overlap with The Sims 4 now. Tainted Grail seems pretty good. I've seen some gameplay of Tainted Grail. The one streamer that I was watching to play it didn't seem too thrilled about it. He said it was a good game, but he just wasn't, like, jiving with it or whatever. So if I remember correctly, the way that we need to go is down here. So I'm gonna go back to the outpost. And then, oh, there's the dead Boulette. Why is it moving? Why is it moving? He's supposed to be dead. Where's his body? What happened? Okay. I'm gonna ignore that. Hopefully.
Best be on my way.
I don't understand what's happening there. I know, right? What the heck? 'Cause what's his name? Sovereign Glut? He died right here. He's gone. And why is this still alive? I'm so confused. I'm just gonna ignore it. That's really freaky looking. I'm just gonna ignore it. I have no words. No words at all. Just keep moving. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Do 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 do. Okay, let's go this way. All right, everybody get here. Here. Yes, you saw that, and want to play it, but you're preoccupied with Dune Awakening. I was tempted by Dune Awakening. I just don't know about that whole online thing. I've never played games like that, and I've heard horror stories. So I kinda don't want to deal with that, honestly. It's too much stress. And I'm not, honestly, I'm not very good at games like that.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its
Okay.
perks. At
So,
least they
now
like
we're
to
in
float
this...
over this muck.
What?
One for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
I love that she's just standing there dancing. Everybody smile for the camera. There's no base rating in Dune. And you don't have to engage in PvP. Is Dune multiplayer as well? Or is it single player only? I'm not sure if we can get through over here. No, probably not. I'm still upset that I don't have Leviathar's love anymore.
A chill
Ooh.
runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
I'm trying to get a good screenshot while it's nice lighting. There we go. Okay. It is multiplayer. Interesting. I have so many games going right now. Let's do this Warlock Arcana roll. Get a guidance. I know High Strung's interested. He's been kind of looking at it since before it came out. But he's kind of afraid. Ooh. I got that roll pretty easily.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp.
Well, the devs said they
stinking
want to
and
support Dune
insidious,
for a long
assaults your
time.
senses.
And you don't mind coming late to the party, so you can just wait. It's not going anywhere. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I have a bunch of games that I need to finish at some point. Like this one, which I'm still in Act 1. I didn't think I'd still be in Act 1 this late into the game.
The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
You wound me.
What is this banter going on with them today? Alright. I think we have to go through the tea house if we go this way. But I don't... Okay, I made a bad decision. Mistakes were made. The only thing that will be sad is that if you US people start playing it, I won't be able to join you because I'm playing on EU servers. Yeah, but if... So it's not like... Let's say if I played it and you wanted to join me, you couldn't just join my game if I invited you? Or would, like, everything you've done on other servers just disappear? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Okay, so I made a bad decision. I don't think I want to go through the tea house right now. She's there. It's server-based, like, wow. Okay. Build a hotel for the newbies and charge them. They provide supplies to you and they can't make payment. They get shanked. I'm kind of questioning your proclivities there, Blue Vegas. Okay, so I'm going to ask chat, do I go through the tea house or do I go back to the Blighted Village and go down from there? Because I really don't want to do this battle yet. Not prepared for that battle. Actually, never mind. I'm not even going to ask chat because you guys will steer me wrong. I know you will. Alright, let's go down this way. So we just saw her in her tea house. So I wonder what's going to happen down here now. Oh, I need to do a thing. I think it's Shadowheart has it. Yep.
Alright, what now?
Yes, you. Navarre, yes. I was playing with the idea of just building a free water stop that public and people can just put in corpses or blood to refill the water. Oh, okay. I forgot we were talking about Dune, and I'm like, what are we putting corpses in the water supply for? Oh my god.
Right on my feet.
Guys, I'm telling you, I have not had enough coffee, and I was up way too late last night. Is there something over here I should be seeing?
Enough. No, you haven't. Please. Just
Survival failed. Everyone failed the survival check. Come on. There we go. That's a lot of camp supplies. So she was just in her tea house. Why is she here? Are there two Ethels?
Do you harass every old woman you meet?
I just unlocked my death though. Now I'm just going around and collecting corpses to keep my water.
I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
drop the act, hag.
I didn't do it.
You
There's no
was the
proof
last
that it
to
was
see
me.
Rena. Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this! We won't ask again.
This has nothing to do with me. Goodbye. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to plug a fan in here. Okay, there we go. How about you all just calm down? What's going on here?
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Ethel, what did you do to their sister? So, yeah, we know Ethel, obviously, from the Grove. We wouldn't necessarily know any more about her than that. It's a good shot. Although Karlach is kind of creeping behind me there. It's like, why is she directly behind me? Hi, Yasmin. She's a warlock. We are level 5 right now. And I think for level 6, we are planning to multi-class her to Bard. Okay, Seal, thanks for the lurk. I'm still trying to decide how I want to play this. Ethel, what did you do to their sister?
Bollocks.
Oh, Karlach
You were
approved.
supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready.
Oh, that's okay. When I darken your door, we will be fully prepared to kill you.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
I don't think I've ever heard him say that before. Will someone please tell me what's going on?
It's our sister, Marina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
Which subclass? We are doing the new subclass. Oh my goodness, my brain just stopped working. Hexblade. We're doing the Hexblade Warlock. Everybody that I'm running is running the new subclasses. So Karlach is the Giant Barbarian, Shadowheart is the Death Cleric, and Astarion is the Swashbuckler Rogue. You're trying out Fiend and Swordsbard on Wield. Swordsbard is excellent. Swordsbard, my first playthrough ever without knowing anything about the game, I played a Swordsbard and it was amazing. Hexblade, yeah, I'm doing the Hexblade. I'm not sure how much of a delay is happening. I'll bring Marina home.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Okay. Sorry, I just got a text from my kid I needed to read. Okay, so we're going to ignore them for right now. And go get this evidence from, Fort Kaga. If I remember how to get over there. There is something to read right there. There we go. Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me, Auntie E. No, thank you. Death Cleric is fun. Yeah. I did one level of Hexblade on Shadowheart for Booming Blade. Yeah, Booming Blade is nice. The Death Cleric cantrips. Of course your perception failed. You guys always fail perception. And just walk through. That's okay. Aw. You guys damaged... Oh, poor Scratch. Scratch. Oh, I don't like that he does this. Shovel got it too. What did you do? What the heck did you two do? Okay, don't walk in the water. Alright, let's resummon Shovel if we can. I don't think we can do it but once per rest, yeah.
Still alive.
Okay, never mind.
Progress. Breathe deep and move.
Ooh, take all that. Okay. Why does this look different? Because I'm not in the right place. Let's save. Failed a saving throw against Spike Trap. What's Spike Trap? Stop doing things when I'm not looking.
My finger.
Oh, jeez. Okay, the swamp is trying to kill me.
Blood everywhere. Someone wasn't as fortunate in their choice of campsite as us.
kind of creature could cause so much damage?
No, I didn't want the half-eaten apple, but I guess I picked it up anyway. I'll pick up this loot. I'll pick this up. We'll sell that.
Something over there.
Well, we'll dig that up, whatever it is. Why do I have an open wound all of a sudden? White and scarlet dye and swamp green dye. Interesting. What is happening to me? Opening wound is starting to rot. Diseased. Alright, let's do this. Less restoration. Is that gone? It is. Alright, let's put... what necklace was I wearing? This one.
Whatever comes,
Let's have her do a aid on everyone. Yeah. And
Never a dull moment.
I think we're gonna go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis. I can only cast that once per day, so... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? That one. Okay. Oh, let's pick up these things that are randomly laying around.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Okay.
Very well.
It's time to go over here. And try not to die over here. Decrepit Sanctuary. Yep. So yeah, I've given up on planning anything because nothing ever works. Alright. These are mud methods. And if I remember correctly, they are resistant to fire. Nope, they're resistant to poison. We need to be away from them when they die. Okay. Let's give you this. That did pretty well. Let's click heals. And go over here. Okay, that's a better position for him. You can turn invisible. And go over here somewhere. Just go, like, over here. And turn. Okay. I think we will Eldritch Blast this one. Can't reach that one, so we're just gonna Eldritch Blast him again. And he's dead. Let's go over here. I think that's all I have for a bonus action at the moment. Let's end turn. Let's have her go like right here. Oh, let's see. That's concentration. That is also concentration. We could animate dead. I forgot that we have that. That's also something that would be helpful for, that's a 10-foot radius, 10-foot distance, though. I think for her, for right now, we're going to send out a spiritual weapon. And then just move over here as far as we can. Let's use our dash, though. Go like right there. In turn. Alright, come on. Fly to me. I hate those mud mephits. Yeah, they're annoying when they die. So I gotta remember to stay away from them as much as possible. Let's go here. Go like right here. Now here's the loveliness of Karlach's abilities. We're gonna throw Roa Moonglow, who died ages ago, at this guy.
This'll help.
I love it. I forgot to rage. Should have raged first. The damage would have been more. Does anyone have void? Yeah, I do have void bulbs. I'm kind of saving them for Moonrise Towers. So we can throw something else. Let's throw our returning pike. At this guy. He has regeneration. Critical miss. That's not good. I forgot to look at what his issues are. Roa have a real purpose. Yep, she's got purpose now. She's vulnerable to lightning and cold. Resistant to piercing and bludgeoning. Okay, lightning and cold. Good to know. I don't think she has anything that's lightning. I might need to send her some arrows. In turn. What did you just do? Summon more methods? You did. Hey. Let's do this. Ooh, that was actually a good hit for once. Thank you, spiritual weapon. Oh, I can't do offhand ranged attack. What? I clicked the same thing. Here's what I want. Lightning? Do you have an arrow of lightning? That was actually a nice hit. 13 lightning damage. Wow. Okay, so then we want to... no, that won't do anything. Bonus actions. Could do a scroll, a potion. A potion of speed or bloodlust. For 3 turns. I have a feeling this is going to last longer than 3 turns. Let's do some psychic damage. I love that he has Vicious Mockery now. That's just awesome. Alright, let's have Shovel. We ran through mud and lost our invisibility. Because I forgot that was a thing. In turn. Okay. Hunger of Hater does cold damage at 60 feet. We also have Booming Blade for if they try to move, but that's melee. We have 2 Eldritch Blasts. They are susceptible to cold. I could hit all of these guys over here. I can almost get that last guy in it. Let's see if I can get him in it. Oh, it's a different range. Never mind. I was looking at the other line. Yeah, I don't think I can get him. Yeah, no. Alright, let's do this. Take damage at the end and the start of their turn. Okay. Okay. That's the last of those spells. For my bonus, I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna go this way though.
At the ready.
I don't have a ranged bonus. So now, let's see. We can do Toll the Dead. We can hit 2 targets. This one and this one. And they've both been damaged, so that one took a lot of damage. This one's saved, so it didn't take any damage. Then we are going to what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. We could do a Shield of Faith. It would raise her armor class, or we could just Sanctuary herself for 10 turns. But she won't be able to do any damage from that point. I'm not going to use a spell, actually, because I'm going to do Spirit Guardians in a minute. So I don't want to waste Shield of Faith, because I can't have them both at the same time. Yep, Psionic Backlash. That's fine. We are entangled. How did you entangle him, or Shovel, when Shovel's invisible? Oh, thank you for moving away. So lightning damage. Let's equip this. That's her action, though. No, that's not gonna work. Let's do any arrows of Ilmater. I do have some arrows of Ilmater. They haven't really done any healing on themselves yet. Regeneration. I gotta remember what that is. Hang on. Woodwood regains 10 hit points if it starts its turn on Twisting Vines, unless it recently took fire damage. Well, in that case, we need to do this. Alright, hang on. We are raging. Let's do a soul coin. That way we'll do additional fire damage. They work good on Woodwood, yeah. We're gonna... Ooh. This guy needs to go away. Let's do that. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. We can do... rush attack on him. Let's reckless attack that. And we missed, so we didn't do the fire damage. Well, that sucks. They took cold damage when they tried to move. Alright. We're summoning another Mephit. These Mephits, man. I hate them. Immune to muddy. And now everybody's entangled. Well, that just destroyed like 3 mud Mephits just from being in the Hunger of Hader. Not enough movement. Why is that even needing difficult terrain? Fly over here, please. The fly thing on Spiritual Weapon is so borked. Because it shouldn't be affected by difficult terrain if it's flying. But yet, I can't move. That makes no sense. Fine. Move over here. That's all you can do. Intern. Astarian, sir. You can do fire damage. Or... disadvantage, high defense. Let's do... immobile, entangled, disadvantage. Yeah, that shouldn't affect casting. We could just set the whole thing on fire. How do I become unentangled? Just vicious mockery you. So at least he won't gain any hit points because I took away his vines. Shovel, you can... hit this guy. Miss. No longer invisible.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Alright. Do I have any other fire arrows? I do. Hello? Shoot. I'm gonna shoot this. Yeah, it's gonna end up hitting. Let's do this. Concentration broken. Entangle is gone. I can now hit you with a flourish. Maybe. Well, Entangled was supposed to be gone. It broke his concentration. I don't know what is going on with my game. I should not be entangled anymore. Ugh, jeez. I wish Shadowheart had freedom of movement. And I wish I had hand crossbows. There's really not anything I can do here. Is he concentrating? He is not concentrating. So who's concentrating on the entangled? He did get baned though. That's pretty awesome. Intern. It's a very annoying situation. How about Spirit Guardians? Oh, that worked. Does anybody need healing? Not really. So I'm losing all of my bonus actions, which is not helpful. Okay. So for you, we are going to bonus action, Boot of the Giants. Failed. Reckless attack. Critical hit. Alright, he's dead. We have one more attack. We can throw the returning pike at this guy. He's dead. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Mephits and a Woodwoad left. Let's move this way. In turn. What are you doing, dude? He muddied these guys for some reason. Oh, that's... I forgot about... I probably should have stopped concentrating on that, honestly. You can get out of Hunger of Hater, please, and hit this guy. Critical miss. He only has 13 hit points left. Jeez. Okay. Astarion, sir. I want you to... smack. Sneak attack. Can you do your other attack, please? For 3 hit points. Oh my god, you only did 2 hit points? You have 1 hit point left, sir. Alright. Shovel. Where are you? Let's turn invisible. Even though you're muddy. I'm not sure how that works. You're gonna go here. And turn.
But to keep going.
Let's Eldritch Blast this guy. Who else do I have? He's out of range. So I have... I only have those two mud methods left. Let's just hit him again. And I missed. One missed, one did 10. Bonus action. We can move towards Shadowheart. Immune to burning. I'm not sure why I'm immune to burning. Yeah, that's all we've got. Let's move towards this guy and get his 1 hit point off. There we go. And then Toll the Dead. Now, he won't take much damage because he's full health. This one will take more. He actually took more than that one did. That's awesome. And then bonus action. Probably need to do a healing word on myself. Shadowheart. So we just have these last two methods, which are annoying me. Fly to where? Nice miss. Where are you? Alright, let's go here-ish. Let's throw Roa at this guy again. Missed him. Let's throw the returning pike at this guy. Path is interrupted. Why is the path interrupted? You're not throwing through the rock. I just threw something else at you. Go this way. The returning pike. This guy. Why are you... Why is path interrupted? Literally, path is not interrupted. There we go. Jeez. I really hate this game sometimes. We don't have a bonus action that we can do at the moment, so we will in turn. Can you hit this guy, please? Ooh, he's got 3 hit points left. And then Astarion, take him out. Oh, really? How about let's do that again, please? Nice. Sneak attack. Yay. Okay. I'll let short rest.
That put the wind back in my sails.
That was not terrible. Not great either. Karlach, you need to pick Roa back up.
No time to rest.
I wonder if I could pick up the... Should I pick up the mud methods? Hang on. Well. I can pick up the mud methods. Are they lighter than goblins? Goblin weighs... Hang on. Let's do it this way. It doesn't show me how much they weigh. Let's see. Sort by weight. Does weigh less than the goblins, so I should probably pick up more mud methods. I can send... Let's see, who is this? We'll send that to camp. Hello? Oh, that's right. I can't send bodies to camp. I have to physically take them to camp. Where are the other mud methods? Here. Let's loot this. Pick up. Loot. Pick up. I think that's all of them. Okay, let's go to camp real quick and drop off some bodies. Where's our box of bodies? I think it's this one. Yep, here's our box of bodies. So let's put her over there. That puts us underweight now. Type. Sure. We're keeping Roa though. We're using her a lot. Roa's annoying. Alright, back to where we were. Alright, so we still have most of our temporary hit points. Let's go... Oh, there's another ancient mud method over here. There's this, which is Wode's Ensnaring Strike, which is pretty awesome.
What a charmer.
Yep.
Open up.
Pick up. Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, let's come around this way.
Over, then through.
Astarian, sir, could you do me a favor? And that as well. Thank you.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Drop off bodies, says serial killer Karlak. Yep, pretty much. What are these? Sparkle hands. Well, that would have been helpful if I needed to do battle with metal constructs. I might hang on to those until Act 3 at this point.
Must be the tree from a note to Corbett. What's that
Okay,
there?
let's read this. Kaga, Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelus. So we needed that before we went back to the Emerald Grove. Let's investigate this little area a little bit further, and then we'll head back. What time is it? It is 11:21.
Anything of use?
Drop off bodies. Let's go up here. I don't know if there's anything up here, but I also don't remember. But must look at everything. Oh, there we go. Get the buried chest. Is that this chest? Oh, lots of camp supplies. Lots and lots of camp supplies. Let's send all of that to camp. Yep, there it is. Yep. I'm one of those people that I will go to every nook and cranny on the off chance that we don't miss the perception check to get the things. Okay. So I think that's all we needed to do down here. Told you you played a lot. Yeah. Well, I mean, if it had been more of recent. So I told you I played a bard on my first playthrough. I played a sorcerer on my second playthrough. I did start a third playthrough that was going to be a Dark Urge playthrough. And we were going to do like all the evil things. And then I had to kill a certain person and I stopped playing. So my evil playthrough has not happened yet. I don't think there's anything here. Alright, let's head back to the Emerald Grove. Where is it? It's up here. So I think what I want to do first, I'm going to go and sell a whole bunch of stuff. I've got a ton of stuff in the... What time is it? Actually, no. We're going to go ahead and talk to people. Find a cure, personal quest, shadow curse, rescue the Grand Duke, that's later. Save the refugees, kill Kaga. Did I kill Kaga? Oh my god, I don't remember. I guess I killed Kaga. We defeated the goblins. We should tell the tieflings. I'm not gonna raid the Emerald Grove. We helped Halsin save the grove. Hopefully he'll solve the conflict between the tieflings and the druids. We'll find out when we meet him there. And I'm not gonna steal the sacred idol because I don't need the ring that it gives me, really. Oops. It's the one thing I can't do is Dark Urge. I'm gonna do it eventually. Because I just want to see the gameplay. But, yeah. Okay, everybody's...
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
I can't keep your coin.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Kaga.
Oh, wait.
As for us...
No armies at our
Did we kill her or
heels.
not?
Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. So there's two ways to play Dark Urge. You can play Dark Urge Resist and try to do all of the good things that you would normally do. Or you can try the evil route, which is what I was attempting to do because I wanted to get the dark, what is it? One of the achievements about being the Hand of Baal or whatever it is. The Dark Blade of Baal or something like that. I don't know.
We did it.
Look, they're all happy.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
No wandering off. Oh, look, there's Murkon.
Yes, you are. Now, stop.
Should we talk to Murkon?
Discussion.
You saved us! Just like
Balduron? Balduron, maybe? Okay, let's... I always fail a certain role with Dark Urge and a certain tiefling. Just always quit at that point. Yeah. Let's see. Relationship is fair. Relationship is good. Relationship is neutral. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Halsin. It's so lively here. Look at all the tieflings. Who is that? I don't recognize this person. Octa? What are you doing?
Back to worrying
Oh,
about
her.
road
Okay.
rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Karlak's just back here dancing on fire. Okay, let's go talk to the druids. We should probably sell a bunch of stuff to Aaron. Because we won't see him
So
anymore.
it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
Alright, I want to
Of
trade.
course.
Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I really need to sort out inventory. That actually does work. I don't remember what that is. Still need the other piece of that. I need to do some alchemy too at some point. I think that's it for right now. We could probably grab a bunch of stuff from camp real quick.
May you keep balance.
Let's do that. Hang on. Let's pull Karlak away. Karlak.
Don't be shy.
Go to camp. You. Let's see, what do we have? Oh my god, we have a ton of stuff. Well, let's get rid of this moldy stuff. Let's send all of that to camp supplies. I want to kind of hang on to the hand crossbows. I don't see any more right there, so let's take all of this. Keep that for now. Take all of these. I have so many torches. We're probably gonna end up taking all of his money. Take all of those. We're gonna need to put that spider lyre back in our inventory at some point. All of the books. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Why is she on fire? Because I gave her a soul coin earlier. And that lasts till long rest. So she's on fire for a while. Faded blueprints. We'll leave those in there for now. Fire wine barrel. Because she's hot, isn't it obvious? Yes, yes, very true, very true. Let's put the potatoes up there. I haven't done anything with their outfits. Wait, what's this? There. There. Do I have 2 camp supply packs? Why do I have 2 camp supply packs? Give me all of that. And go there. Sell that. Sell that. Sell all of that. Oh, this is good. I haven't done a good inventory clean out in a while, obviously. I still have this broken shaft. Camp supplies, sister flower. Where is it? There. I forgot what's in this backpack. Oh, Shadowheart's clothes. Random clothes. That. Okay. Sort by latest. And do this all the way to this and send to Fiona. And then switch to Fiona. She's like a fiery woman with a bit of a bad side. She doesn't have a bad side for real though. Alright, she is incredibly encumbered.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
If you want to trade, if you have anything good, yes, yes, yes. Let's take all of your money now. He has 534 left, so let's give him all the things that weigh the most, if I can. Like, and those need to go back to camp. All of that. And keeping that for right now. So those should weigh good. She has horns. Yes, of course. I should send this to camp. Okay, now all of the torches. Are we anywhere near? No, we're good. Alright, so give all of these. Give all of these. Where's his money? Up here, 534. Okay. I'm not shaming her for them. You rather like them? Do you have a crush, Theo? Do we need to tell Amanda on you? Okay, that's close enough. Balance offer. Do you have anything we want? Dragon's Grasp. It's throwable, but it doesn't do all that much damage. Rain Dancer. That is kind of helpful if we have anybody doing lightning damage. Once per short rest, you gain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with Spell Thief. That is very specific. Missile Snaring, Scale Armor, Hedge Wanderer Armor, Hide Armor. Don't think he has anything we need. This armor looks really cool, but nobody can wear that. Somebody's underwear is in here. I think that's it. Barter. I'm still way overburdened, but he has no more money. Let's see what he has in the way of consumables. Let's take these and these. Sure. Magical. I want to take all of your arrows, sir. I want Dimension Door. Featherfall, I should be okay. Scroll of Fly. And he has a few dyes. Not too worried about that. He has a bunch of ingredients. I think that's everything I want from him. Gaseous form would be helpful later. Okay, so 1181. Let's see what else we can sell. Give him all of these. Well, no, not all of these books, because I have these discs that I haven't talked to Lazelle about yet. Keep that for now. I'm gonna forget that I have those haste spores. Wow. If we do this sale, we would have 7 gold left. Oh, I need to sell these. No, I didn't want to open it. I want to sell it. Get rid of these things that I don't need. Spell Thief Bow? I don't really have anybody that would use it though. Astarion is using... I can't remember what he's using.
Careful, I might.
He is currently using hand crossbows so that he can get a bonus action. And Spell Thief is only gaining a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit. So it's very specific. Like, you have to hit, and you have to hit with a critical hit. So unless you have a character that uses spell slots that has reduced critical hit numbers, which honestly she does, but she's currently using Herald, which gives the opportunity for Bane, which Bane does the less D4 for their attacks. So I'm not sure that Spell Thief is really all that useful for us in this playthrough. Good thought though. I have used Spell Thief many times with other characters. Alright, let's get rid of... I don't want to completely do this. Let's get rid of Gaseous Form. With Oil of Accuracy, it does decent damage. And see, that's something else I always forget. I always forget Oil of Accuracy. +2 bonus to attack rolls. Once per short rest. Regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit. Oil of Accuracy only lasts 10 turns, so I would have to remember to use it. And honestly, most of the time when she's doing ranged damage, it's Eldritch Blast. Or spells. Same for her. She has a crossbow, but all of her ranged damage is spells. I like him being able to shoot twice, and he has the very specific arrows. More spell shots on Warlock sounds pretty good. And it is but she regains all of her spell slots on short rest. Once per short rest, gain a level 1 spell slot whenever you land a critical hit. Oh, why can I not click on it? No. Click. Something's going wrong here. There we go. Once per short rest, you regain all level when you land. So I would get the level 1 spell slot when I landed the critical hit. If I ever remember to do a ranged attack. I still think the Bane is more helpful. Because here's the thing. With Bane, they have to succeed a charisma saving throw. And their charisma is usually not very good at all. So most of the time, we get that Bane for 2 turns. And then they have to take a D4 off of their attack roll for Bane. So I think I'm going to stay with Herald for now. If the extra spell slots even work on a Warlock. That's true, because sometimes that doesn't work. And plus we have Arcane Cultivation potions as well. If it's really dire and I really need to send a spell, I can do an Arcane Cultivation. Might not, because Warlock spell slots are different from other spellcasters. That's right. Where's an Arcane Cultivation? Let's see. If I remember correctly, I don't think the Arcane Cultivation works for Warlocks either. Maybe somebody can Google that. If the elixir of Arcane Cultivation works for Warlocks. If Laura were here, she would Google it for me. I haven't seen her yet today, I don't think. I think I'm going to go with this. This doesn't completely drain our money. We get lots of arrows. I love that I'm getting some arrows of Ilmater. And we're getting some potions. And then we won't see any of this crap anymore. Let me think. Who else in the future that I'm not currently using? You're right for this build. Bane better, more useful than the extra spell slot. Yeah. If in the future of any of the other characters that we may need to play for their storylines, such as Gale or Lae'zel. Lae'zel, it wouldn't be helpful. Gale, I'm planning on changing his subclass to the new subclass, which I have not looked at all yet, because his storyline doesn't really do any. I don't really need him until Act 3. And then I'm only going to use Will for his storyline. It won't help it could be helpful for somebody like Jaheira or Halsin. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put it in our chest. And then hang on to it. She was here early, but I think she finally is getting some sleep. Yeah, she had not slept at all. That's right. She said she'd been up all night. I think we can make the healing potions now. So I'm not worried about that. Alright. Barter. Okay.
May you keep balance.
So I have it. You guys will have to remind me to use it at some point.
These boots have seen everything.
Who do we need to go talk to? Let's go talk to Hotman. Mr. Hotman. There is nobody down here. We could steal all the things finally. Look. Look, look, look. Can anybody see us?
Just out of view.
Nope. Taking. Taking. I didn't want her, all of her things anyway. Volo's Complete Guide to the Behavior of Nymphs. Okay. Let's take it anyway. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Seal.
I need more pockets.
Okay, so that's some fire resistance. Let's see what's in here. Eh. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff over here too. I might come back and get that later. See, not just Googling that question was interesting. Alright, let's go talk to Damon.
Can I go?
Half of it says it works, other half says it doesn't. Yeah.
You saved us.
Well, and it could be,
I wasn't sure we'd make it
you know,
through.
things have changed over time, so any of the older things may not be accurate. Hang on, I've got messages
I wish
popping
I had
in.
better, but this is all I have.
Okay. I'm not sure if he had anything we needed. I want to get his arrows. All of them. And he will replenish his inventory by the time we see him again. I don't need either of those. Hand crossbow +1. Great axe +1. Alright, let's do it this way. We've sold him a bunch of stuff over time. Don't need any of that. Okay, I think most of what he has right now is just basic armor. He gets good stuff later. Just double checking. The javelin would be nice, but no. He does have the hunting short bow, but it's not super helpful for us right now. Hand crossbow +1 might be helpful for Astarion, because right now he just has a normal. So let's grab that. I want the toad teapot for real. Don't drink tea, but I like the teapot. You could probably find a toad teapot. May not be that specific toad teapot. Dagger +1. What else does he have? He has Goblin's Undoing. I probably need to replace that at this point because we're not really going to be fighting goblins anymore for a while. So I need to think about that. Spider step, jolt shooter. Yep, let's balance that. Okay.
May Temora's luck twist your way.
Alright, well, let's go talk to Halsin. I think before we go into the next... Oh, I haven't been in there. Is she still in there, I wonder? I don't know. We could go in there later if we wanted to. Let's go talk to Halsin. Let's get this thing going. Here we go.
Pity you don't see that.
I thought I had been a good teacher to you. Clearly not.
He's giving her the what for now. Sorry, have to do the thing. Why are you stretching, Kaga?
Then banish me. When the coming army marches.
Act 3, Damon's inventory armor of persistence is so awesome. It is. Absolutely. Alright, let's talk to people. Alright, let's confront Kaga. I'm waiting for him to point at her again. Point.
And the Outlanders. What of them?
They are our guests until they wish to leave, as I said the day they arrived.
Have they blinded you to truth? Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance?
Okay, well I guess they're not going to. Talk to Halsin.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
I do know about the back door in the prison. I just meant that I have not been in the room yet. I'm not going to go through the front door. I thought it said I killed her too, but honestly, I might need to go back and look at that stream because I don't remember. Let's go ahead and give him the goods. Kaga was not acting on her own. She was under the influence of the Shadow Druids.
She knows now what cavorting in the shadows brings her. She will not stray again. Besides, this is no time to lose a promising druid.
Maybe?
You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Oh, yeah. What about my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Okay. Where's... Oh, wait. We left Karlach in camp. Let's bring her back. Oh yeah, she's still on fire. Come on, Karlach.
Hey.
This way. Join with us.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Always kill her for the necklace she carries. I forgot what her necklace is. The name of this playthrough, where who you thought you killed wasn't. Alright, let's talk to Karlach. It's going to be kind of interesting because she is kind of flaming right now.
Hey, soldier.
Oh, it took it away for the cutscene. That's awesome. Still can't talk to her. Okay. Alright. Well, it's noon. My time. So we're going to end this video here. Next Saturday, we will have our nighttime camp party. We'll start the stream with that, and then we'll move on and to figure out what we're doing from there. This afternoon, I plan on streaming some more of the altars. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed, that you click subscribe and click that bell icon. Especially if you want to see any more Baldur's Gate 3 content or any of the other games that I play. I play a plethora of games. So thank you for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate all the new support and all the new faces that we're seeing in chat. And we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.